Live from the basement car park at Area 51 and broadcast worldwide in association with leading radio stations via the internet. It's the Elegant Universe. Your hosts, abducted from Melbourne, Australia. Here's Peter Gagliardi and Shane Hill.
What a great digital audience. I really feel the love. Welcome to the show. This show is a bit like a miniskirt. It's long enough to cover the essentials, but short enough to hold your attention. Here are the best current jokes and stories going around. Apparently, Justin Bieber has changed his name to Justin Bizzle. That's not a joke. So, it looks like it was a successful operation to have his Bieber removed. A man tried to buy his fast food with $1 trillion bill. They knew it was fake only because they held it up to the light. It's rumoured Sandra Bullock made $70 million from the movie Gravity. That's great, said the real astronauts making $60,000 a year. A local spelling bee has ran out of words. That's right, there's like 5 million words in the English language, and they've run out of words. Lazy, L-A-Z-Y. Scientists are working on a machine which translates dogs' thoughts, but all they kept getting was, "Are my balls clean? Are my balls clean?" The crack-smoking mayor of Toronto, Rob Ford, has made news after claiming he hits the gym. Does he think we're on crack or something? Maybe that's what he calls his crack pipe. Yeah, I hit the gym 3 or 4 times a day. Disney World has doubled their prices, so it looks like I'll have to take my family on a round-the-world trip to save money. McDonald's is considering serving breakfast after 10 p.m. Not a joke, it's just awesome. And a woman recently gave birth in the middle of a crosswalk, or as the mother said, "Hey, get out of here, can't you see I'm giving birth here?" What a huge show we have today with the list, things to be thankful for, and letters from listeners.
The Elegant Universe, the only show that buys you love with fake $1 trillion bills.
As usual, here's the top 5 list. And these are the top 5 places to avoid. Number 5, Frankston, says every comedian in Melbourne. Number 4, any police interrogation room with the cameras off. Number 3, any place with Kyle Sandilands. Number 2, any out-of-place English phone booth. And number 1, the 3WBC network, because you'll end up just like us. Welcome back to the show. We've got an action-packed show for you today, but we're going to have to put it on hold. Do you know why, Shane?
Why is that, Peter?
Because we're going to be, over the next few weeks, auditioning the Mysterious Girl X.
Mysterious Girl X.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't wait.
Yeah, she's going to be reading the news.
Reading the news.
She's going to be giving us her feminine energy and insight.
Yeah, okay, and what am I supposed to do again? Isn't that my job, feminine energy and the news?
Hey, if you wanted to do that.
No, that sounds really good.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of girls who are auditioning for this role. So, you know, I'm a big-time casting director now. And, no, the reality is...
You know that won't work.
No.
As soon as that casting couch comes out, they'll be gone.
They'll know exactly what's really happening.
It's not the 60s anymore. I really want a job on radio, Mr. Gagliardi.
If you want a chance to audition for the show, then go to our Facebook, which is...
Keeping in mind, neither of us auditioned.
Yeah, that's true. We just sort of got...
We just walked in and they went, "You guys, do you want to be..." Yeah.
Yeah, but no one knows about that until you just told them. Go to Facebook, The Elegant Universe with Peter Gagliardi and Shane Hill, and PM us. Not PS. You know
We
what I mean.
We know what you mean. We know what...
Also, the way the girl's going to be picked is actually quite different. I'm going to leave it up to the audience to decide.
Idea.
So whoever sends in the most PMs for the right person is going to get the gig.
3WBC's Got Talent. Me out.
Pretty much. Well, someone on our show has to have talent, so, you know, because our boat sailed a long time ago.
And someone stole our oars before then.
Yeah, put
it's
a hole in the
barbed
floor.
wire boat.
Yeah. Anyway, we have an awesome show. We're going to be talking about the apparent group that are controlling the world.
Ah, yes.
We're going to be talking about something you discovered about our Loch Ness story from
The
the other
anomaly
week.
in Western Australia, yep.
Yep, and more. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be back after this.
You're listening to The Elegant Universe, the only show where things that go bump in the night actually get invited into the studio.
Welcome back to 3WBC's The Elegant Elegant Universe. We did an article last week about the WA Loch Ness Monster, or the apparent Loch Ness Monster.
The anomaly off the coast.
Yeah, it was a big S that came up on the radar and everyone freaked out. Oh my God, it's the alien overlords. It's the serpent kings of our time. And you figured out through research this week whether or not it was it?
No, it wasn't. It was actually the lizard people from Dimension X.
Oh no.
No, Pete, and listener, I've done the research. I found out what it is. I got onto the naval website, and it turns out that it was actually a naval exercise involving England, America, and I believe Mexico as well. And because it was secret, they couldn't tell anyone.
Oh.
They had 2 rows of ships, 2 little rows pointing the other way, another row going that way, and on radar, it looked like a giant serpent.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved.
For the Elegant Universe, 1 us, mystery 0. We're going to be having other mysteries. Obviously, Bermuda Triangle's going to come up, Bigfoot's going to come up, and even the Yeti. I wonder if they're related.
The Bigfoot and the Yeti may
It
be
might
related.
Might be. We'll figure it out here on the Elegant Universe.
Because we've got 2 friends, a van and a dog. We're here talking to Mystery Girl X. Peter.
That's right. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, we spoke about introducing the Mystery Girl X, right?
Mhm. Yep,
We found one.
we found one.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much, Shane. Thank you, Peter. Much appreciated.
We're glad to have some feminine energy added to the show. And I guess the listeners are going to ask, what can you bring to the table?
No, they're not. They're going to ask, where did you guys get a girl to agree to come on the show?
Well, it involved a white van and some chloroform, but we won't get into that. Anyway.
That's good.
I was just going to say I still feel a little bit woozy from that. What am I going to bring to the show? Well, hopefully some cookies next time. But for the listeners, I think something impressive in terms of the feminine point of view. I think something to counteract all this male dominance happening in this room and make it all spiced up a little bit in the girly part.
Awesome.
That's what we want to hear.
You know
Listener, go, Pete,
You know
go.
what won me over?
What?
The cookies.
The cookies?
That's what won me over. You bring cookies, you're hired.
Welcome to the dark side. We now have cookies. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back to the Elegant Universe. This is Peter Cagliotti and Shane Hills. Elegant Universe. Why did I say that twice? I don't know.
And now with Mystery Girl X.
That's right.
Added X.
Mystery Girl X. What we do is we have a contest with anyone we've ever had on the show. And the contest is really, really simple. We're going to have 5 questions. And considering that I'm hosting, technically, Shane, you can verse Shane.
Okay, you can verse me.
Yeah, and what it is it's just 5 really, really easy questions. Now, remember, we've never lost. So we'll see how you go. Okay, the first question is, what are the colours on the Australian flag?
Red, white and blue.
Oh, she got me.
Oh, she got you.
She got me.
Okay. Question 2.
She too.
Who is the current Prime Minister of Australia?
Penny Abbott.
Oh,
Bugger.
got him again.
She got me again.
Okay,
This
question.
could be the first time
Yeah,
that
this
we've
could
ever
be.
lost.
You're
Okay,
just trying to make me feel good.
Question 3. When was Shane born?
14th of August, 59.
Okay. What was
Sorry.
Shane's first pet?
Bang Bang the cat.
And Shane, what was the street you lived on when you were younger?
Street.
Mulberry Street. Sorry,
Oh,
no, you got it wrong.
Shane wins.
Deduct a
How
point. Sorry, I
unfortunate.
won. I won.
I was this close.
Our reputation precedes us. We're still undefeated. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, or suggestions, go to the Elegant Universe on Facebook and tell us what you think. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back to the show where things that go bump in the night actually get invited into the studio. And now, once again, it's time for the nightly news with Mysterious Girl X.
Hi, thank you, Shane. Now, apparently, the Hubble telescope has captured an enormous space rock doing its own selfie and actually self-destructing. It's actually broken up into about 10 smaller pieces and is probably going to burn up before it enters into the atmosphere, thank goodness.
So they were right, there's a giant asteroid headed towards us. It's late. Wasn't that supposed to happen on 21st of December 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you
a bit
think
slow.
so?
But it's a big rock. It's 365 metres wide, so maybe it's just taking its time.
It's huge. Because
Yeah.
the last time that happened, all the dinosaurs disappeared.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But I think this rock's like rubbing its hands together as it's heading towards us. In time, in time.
And, you know, you survived the last one, so there's that.
Ah, yes! Somebody else.
Yeah, if I want your shit from you, I'll
not
squeeze
personal.
your head. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. If you've got any comments about this, we want to know, were you there? Have you seen it? Have you looked through your telescope and seen an asteroid in your backyard? Give us a call.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Welcome back to the show that's so wet it'll make you moist too. Speaking of wet, guys,
Yeah.
have you heard about this woman that's going around? It's on the news now. She wants to be hypnotised to be a brainless bimbo because she looks so much like a Barbie doll
Yeah.
that now she wants her brain to be plastic as well.
She's had the surgery, hasn't she? Like to look like the Barbie.
She
is that
looks like a Barbie. No, can I rephrase this? She looks like an old bag dressed in a pink dress who somehow has done her lips and her eyes. She kind of looks like
right?
that.
You know, I reckon it's men like you that have actually pushed her to be that way. Now,
Oh.
come on, be nice. Be
No, no,
nice. Maybe
I-
she's very insecure.
Oh, definitely insecure. Because I'm in the profession, I'm a professional clinical hypnotherapist.
Yeah.
I've rung some of my colleagues and we've talked about this. And from an ethical point of view, this should not be happening. She
No.
shouldn't be. Fair enough, plastic surgery, Hollywood, that's what you do. But having your brain, why don't you just have a brain surgically removed? Why go to a hypnotherapist?
Yeah, true.
Oh.
What? First, we have to look at what causes this sort of a thing. For example, remember that woman who turned herself completely into a doll?
Yeah.
I think she's from Russia or something like
Yeah.
that. Now, I personally think it's a good look, but some people don't.
You like a good doll, do you?
And the thing about it is that it's really, at the end of the day, it's her choice. But if this woman's making the decision and she's looking messed up, like you say, I haven't seen her, but if
Oh,
she's
she's
looking
gross.
messed up,
She's
then maybe there's, the lights are on, but no one's home, sort of thing. So maybe she should really go to a therapist first.
Well, maybe the hypnotist should actually just convince her to actually be more of a regular human being and you know,
Yeah.
maybe go see the psychiatrist or the psychologist or
Yeah.
something and
Yeah.
just pretend as though he's going to make her brainless, but in fact make her realise that she has other alternatives instead.
That's actually a very good point. And it's one that we brought up. She needs therapy, not hypnotherapy.
But the thing about it is, even if she went to a therapist and he did do that, wouldn't he be breaking the whole
Ethical code.
ethical code? Isn't
No.
he meant to do exactly what she sort of wants him to
No,
do?
no.
No,
there-
you don't reckon?
No,
Surely.
I'll go through the code with you one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please, because that would be ridiculous if they were allowed to do, that sort of request that she's asked for. I think it would be against moral and ethical code
It is.
generally.
Here's
So that
the
as
thing.
well.
It is
To do-
America, though.
Well, that's true.
You know, I mean, look what they did to Michael Jackson.
True. But was that something that was inflicted upon him, or was he just,
I think
that
there's
way
definitely a
inclined?
combination of the two. I think they allowed it to happen. I think it's really unfortunate when you see someone grow up in such a difficult type of lifestyle. Here's a kid who has complete limelight on him, and no one there to actually support him, and then no one to interject and say, "You're not actually supporting him. Do something about this." You
And
just-
what a way to go, eh?
Valid point. What a way to go.
What a way to go. No,
Speaking of going, we've got to go.
Yep.
Check us out on Facebook. We'll be back after this. And now back to the man who has to blow up his own wife. It's Peter.
Thanks for that, Shane. Okay, let's talk about Corby. We all know who I'm talking about. Apparently, she's stuffed up. She's really broken some of the conditions of her bail, and now she has to go back to jail. Apparently, but it wasn't her who did it. It was her sister who did an interview with Sunrise.
Yeah, well,
Believe it or not.
Her sister's not in jail, though. So what law has been broken?
To be fair, though, I mean, in every other piece of footage in that interview that I noticed, it
Yeah.
was mostly pictures of Corby. I mean, you'd have to give some form of consent to
Yes.
actually
You'd
be
think so.
filmed like that. So she must have had some idea what was going on.
What it was is that the Indonesian government didn't want anyone to profit from criminal behaviour.
Yeah.
So they said to her, if you're in an interview, if your family goes into an interview, or if you're any part involved in making money from this,
Right.
you've breached your bail and you're going to jail. And now she's gone, depression, or suicide, or can't go back,
Don't
can't go
send me
back.
back to that resort.
I know. Well, the thing is, right, Indonesia is a place where money talks, right?
Yep.
As if she couldn't get a fake passport and just do a runner.
Or
Just do a runner.
Alternatively, she could have caught a boat. I mean, there's
Yeah.
boat coming out towards you, you know, via Indonesia. So
Yeah, but then it'll get redirected back
that's
to
true.
Indonesia.
No, she'll end up at that place with the barbed wire, that
Yeah,
island where they.
Nauru.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
It'll be the same place she was.
It wasn't me. 20 years more.
Well, see, the thing about Corby is she got convicted.
Yep.
We've got to say that. She got convicted of drug
Yes.
smuggling,
Yes.
so there's no getting around that. Even if she didn't do it, you got convicted, woman.
Yeah.
You're done.
If it looks like you did it,
Yeah, if
it
it looks-
smells like you did it.
You did it, all right? Just come to terms with it. Perception is reality.
I was going to say the Dark Star Effect. You're listening to the Elegant Universe with Peter, Shane, and Mystery Girl X.
Welcome back to the show. You're listening to the Elegant Universe. Mystery Girl X, you have some news.
Yeah, I'm a little bit peeved, to be honest. I've been keeping a bit of a touch of what's going on in Venezuela. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's quite a few protests happening at the moment because of the very undemocratic leader who's over there at the minute. And I know there's a fair bit going on with Ukraine, so we're hearing a lot about that. But
Right.
the most relevant piece of information that I've heard on the commercial radio stations and so forth, mainstream media, that's the one, has been with regards, and it's a very unfortunate thing, and I don't, disregard it in any way, has been the shooting of a Venezuelan beauty queen who was 22 years old and was out protesting with numerous other people. And I guess I'm a little bit annoyed because there's been actually a whole heap of other shootings that have happened at the same time,
Yeah.
and it was completely irrelevant.
So she's beautiful,
Yeah.
attractive,
Yeah.
famous, and dead.
Yeah.
So that gets into the news.
Of course. Of course, hot gets into the news. But the thing about it is, why were they protesting?
Oh, well, it's pretty serious over there. They've got massive crime issues, and it's to do with the government and the corruption within the government and those types of things.
Well, why aren't we protesting here?
Because we don't know anything about it. And I think, I guess getting into mainstream media via a good-looking woman is a start, I guess.
That's
Yeah.
probably why they shot her.
Because
To
she was
keep-
hot.
I
Yeah.
can see a conspiracy here
Yeah.
that they got rid of her for two reasons. One, to distract people away from what was really going on,
Yep.
because you said yourself it got into the news. That's a distraction.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, if she was actually being vocal and causing some change, had to kill her. Had to get rid
Yeah,
of her.
true.
Get rid of her out of the way.
But the interesting thing with that is that I think it's actually created even more of a stir internationally. I mean, the only time I've heard about it on mainstream is because of her getting shot.
Yeah.
Now, if she hadn't got shot, then nothing would be out there at all. So I think if
Ooh.
that was their plan, they mucked that one up.
Backfired on them.
Pretty badly.
Maybe they didn't know who she was, and when they
Yeah.
killed her, they're like,
If you shoot
"Whoops."
randomly into any crowd,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
probably going to hit at least one good-looking woman.
Especially in Venezuela.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Are Venezuelan women actually very good-looking, are they?
Are they?
South American women are beautiful.
Okay, plane
Yeah.
ticket there.
The home of the Brazilian.
Maybe not just at the
Oh,
moment.
yes.
So
Mm.
maybe leave the plane ticket for a little while until they secure everything.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Yeah, probably not a good place to go.
Okay, listener, what do you think? If you've got comments about this, if you've been there, if you know what's going on,
Or if you have the address of a Venezuela.
yeah, true. Go to our Facebook page and tell us where she lives. We'll be back after
Dear,
this.
dear.
Catch. Welcome back to the show, listener. Seems like Mystery Girl X, other things are bothering you as well.
Well, I have a small question for you both. The other night, I decided to do a big cook-up,
Yeah.
and I thought I'll make, my standard spag bowl, which is pretty special. It's got, carrot and mushroom and all those incredible things in it, which just make it so un-Italian. It's perfect. And my question is I bought everything from the supermarket, got almost the whole way home, and then realised that I forgot to buy the actual meat. So I stopped off at this crummy little, I won't say which company it was, little supermarket and went to grab their mince. And on noticing where it was located, I asked the lady, what exactly is diet mince, please? And she said, oh, I think it's the low-fat version. So I took that home and cooked it up. So my question is, because it didn't smell very well once I cooked it, is it too late to take it back?
Yeah, after you.
No, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's,
It is?
That's the same as a retrospective abortion. You're 21, I don't like you, I'm going to abort you. So I did that with both my boys. I threatened it anyway. So hey, let me see if I got this right. You cooked it and then it smelt bad.
Well, I was a little bit nervous about it when I first saw it, so it had an unusual kind of fattiness throughout it.
And this is diet mint.
Diet mint.
I've heard of Diet Coke,
Yeah.
which only fat people drink. What is diet mint?
Oh, I don't even
You
know.
got thin cows,
meant to be-
anorexic cows. How does that work?
It's meant to be fat-free sort of meat where they take all the nasty bits out, but they could put any label on it. They've busted them so many times saying, "Oh, this is 100% cow's meat," when really it's like otter meat or something
Remember
like that.
crab sticks?
Yes.
And they were actually the lining of the cow's stomach and with crab flavouring on them.
Oh,
Seafood
no.
sauce. It was. I saw one that was funny yesterday. A photo. If you would have seen this in a butcher's, 3 cows holding up a sign that says "Eat more chicken."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
I've got a shirt of a
Yeah.
turkey saying "Eat more beef."
oh yeah.
So
Nice.
same difference, really.
I think the meat was just bad, and obviously you can't take it back because you've cooked it. That I would.
I hate it when you're cooking
Yeah.
and you mix it all together and everything, and then you realise one of the ingredients is bad.
That's true.
All the other ingredients are good, and
Well,
you go, "Can I pick it out?"
That's essentially what happened. I was really
Oh.
but you can't pick mince out
No,
of
nah,
steak. Well, it kind
no
of
way.
defeats the purpose
Yeah.
of it.
I don't know
So.
why you're eating Italian anyway. I just have never liked Italian food.
Oh, don't even talk to me.
Women
Come
love
on,
Italian, Shane.
Italian
Really?
pasta.
Is it the garlic?
Pizza.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
garlic, isn't
exactly.
You just like to smell good for you. That's all, Shane. Yeah.
it? Beautiful.
So there you go. Have you been in a similar situation to that? Go to the Elegant Universe on Facebook and leave your comments there. We're signing out. It's been great having you, Mystery Girl X.
Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And everyone out there, very much appreciate meeting you all.
Yeah. Until next time.
We will ask you to do 2 things for us, listener. 1, be kind to small children and animals, and dream great dreams.
Catch.
That wraps up another life-changing edition of The Elegant Universe.
Thanks for being part of the action. We love you.
Wherever you go in this great, big, wide, wonderful world of ours, don't forget to tune in next time.
Catch.